All right, so I never do live streams with this home setup here, but today's a day where I felt like, yeah, let's do a live stream. So let's get chat up. Let's make this a little smaller so it's not taking up the whole screen. Let's minimize. Let's minimize. All right, we're good. If you got questions, hit me up. I'm about to just make some music on the move by Ableton. Let's go. Let's actually explore a few different tracks on here first and let's start from the top left and work our way down. And the goal is to have a good to great to amazing sounding pattern saved on each of these spots. And if I have something that's already saved there that sounds terrible, then I'll delete it and then I'll start working on something new from there. Yeah, so this is a perfect example of something that gets deleted. Boom, done. All right, let's start working on something right from the first track. See, I like that. So so something like. I also want to check volume, so that's on yellow, which means we can come up a little bit here. Ooh, I need something else for this. Check this out 1 second. Yeah, buddy. Will this stay on? Do I have this set to? I think I do. What do we think about that right there? Ableton Move is cool, but quite a niche product. Interesting take there, my friend. Also, hang on, let me see something. I think this camera might be a little too low to effectively do this, but let's just try. Oh yeah, right in front of my face. Yeah, that ain't gonna be good, yeah. Hey, what's up? And also, this light should be on too if I'm gonna be doing front stuff. Let's just see. Yeah, how about that? So now you can kind of see me. I mean, I can go up a little higher too, you know what I'm saying? We can be like, right there. Now let's see. And also, oh, you know what? Oh, Math Fan, that's funny. We got to talk about that. So a couple things. I got two different cameras here. So like when I'm talking like this, I have to have this mic delay set to 10 frames delayed, offset, because this has a little delay. But then when I'm doing this, you guys may have noticed, if you're eagle-eyed or not, I'm not sure, but you may have noticed that here, I mean, you can't see my mouth moving, but I need to turn off the delay with this. But let's talk for a second and let's turn on delay. And I might leave it, a lot of talking going on, Kevin. I might have to leave it. Ha 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 ha. OB4s. Hey, if anyone wants one, let me know. Hint, hint. Boom. Okay. So, what are we talking about here? Okay, so a week left in January, and you've mastered. Okay, so no, I have not mastered it. I'm going with the flow. I woke up one morning a few days ago, and I just felt like I wanted to use the move. I make my own rules, right? I mean, if something comes my way and it's like, yo, you have to act on this immediately, from an inspiration perspective, this is what happened. So essentially, I'm kind of obsessed with the move right now. Long story short. So yeah, that's what's happening. The the XY is right there. It's just in a pile of it's in a pile of stuff over there at the moment. Yeah. So yo, Quantum Sheep, what up? Look at all those sexy OB4s. Ross, like I said, hit me up. Yeah, wink wink. Can't really say more, but get in touch with me if you're interested in one of those sexy OB4s. Shouldn't be saying that, but you know. Benjamin, what up, bro? Able to move, hasn't moved. Yeah, I feel you. I think what makes this so good, let's talk about it for a second. Let's talk about why I'm so, and also, can I just do this? Wait, hang on, let me see. Can I go like, I'm still getting used to this thing. Munching grass, nice. Let's close this out. I don't even know what that means. Oh, there you go. Munching grass, I got it. I just yank your chain because you had a video a few weeks ago how January. Yeah, I got you. For sure. Yank that chain, man. Yo, I'm trying to figure something out here. First of all, I should be doing more live streams like this, honestly. Like, come on. Like this in this setup. Yo, Benjamin, how much did you pay for your OPXY? You didn't respond to my message. I don't know if that's because it's a secret or YouTube doesn't do a good job. Yeah, at notifying you, because I saw that. I'm super curious about that for some intriguing reasons. Dang, dope. Okay, that's cool. Good for you, man. Henry told you that's it. Yeah. Got another OPXY on the way, and that's. So okay, yeah. So the SP, that's cool, man. Yeah, he's loving that setup. He told me he's doing like sample chops and things like that on the SP404, and then he's and then damn, I just like why I got to do more live streams like this, yo. Like, come on. Yeah, and then transferring them over to the XY, and he's loving that setup. Has dropped to $49 today on TE site. PO12. Wow, that sounds super cheap. $49 for anything from TE? Like, I don't care what it is. Maybe it's just worth getting just to get $49. That's like 10 cups of coffee. Did I do the math right? Did I do it right? All right, yo, we're making some music. Let's go. Come on. Enough talking nonsense here, you know? Let's go. Trying to do. There we go. So it's so weird. I know what melody I'm trying to get, but if I had a keyboard in front of me, like, it's simple, but here I got to be thinking about grid layout. So, right? Because this is weird to me, like going from and going somewhere to the right in order to get a lower, you know, octave is weird, but I'll get used to it. So the thing about this too, I should say, you said the Pink Lady Apple House. I know who that is. I think I've chatted with him before. For a total beginner who's music making curious, is the OP1 a good choice, or is this a better gateway drug? Okay, good question, Ross. I'll let my audience here. Yeah, okay. Benjamin says iPad as a complete beginner. I mean, if you especially if you have an iPad already, like in one way, not really. You don't need to invest too much money. In another way, like I can sit here and say, like, this is absolutely better than an OP1 for a complete beginner because they make it just super simple just to get ideas started. But I don't know. It kind of just depends on a few different factors, honestly. It really does. There's some people, like Benjamin saying, where like hardware, also I should be switching to this. And then, I might have to reach out. Like, let me explain this again. You guys may not care about these technicalities, but like in order to go from scene to scene on this platform, which I love, I'm a big, big, big fan of. Also, I got an email a few minutes ago. Where's my phone at? Oh, here. Of Ecamm Live. Major fan of Ecamm Live, okay? And what I would love to see them do. Oh, wow. That's big. These companies, man, they want to work, bro. Yeah, Move is made for Ableton Live users. That's exactly right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk about everything. But the long and short is, yes, in order to create a different scene on this platform, where if I just click it, the scene, you could customize what mic delay is set up. That's a small thing that maybe only some people really would even need that. So maybe they may not, like, what am I saying? I'm saying that switching to this camera and then switching back to this camera. I wish that there was a way to customize having a delay on one scene but not the other, so that I don't have to keep manually doing this. Should we answer this call live? It's going to be a freaking... Kevin speaking. Hello? Oh, brother. All right, let's read some more comments. Yeah, unless you really want hardware. Yeah, some people are just down for the hardware thing, I mean, more so, and I get that. Like me with Ableton, for example, like I have realized in recent whatever, that I don't like using a computer to make music. I don't like making music on this computer. I also don't like making music on my MacBook Pro. I've tried to do it. Sometimes it's fun. Most of the time it's not. If I'm using a computer or a DAW or something like that, exactly, Benjamin, then I much prefer using an iPad, even for editing. And like I've come to this realization, right? I've kind of tried to find greener pastures because I got a company to sponsor a MacBook Pro 2 Decembers ago. And that was major news for the channel, right? I was able to use that, and I'm like, all right, well, now I guess it's time to use DaVinci Resolve. Now I guess it's time to use Ableton, even though I was kind of finding a groove with LumaFusion and, all that stuff on the iPad. And I used it, and overall, it was okay. It was a good experience in a way, but there's just this philosophical thing, right? If I'm at a cafe, having this computer up, it feels so different than like today when I was editing a video and I'm drawing and it's just on the table. It's just a different flow. And I'm aware of that with me. And maybe the next person may say, nah, I'm not like that. And that's fine. But just, I guess, being true to yourself is super key. Anyway, yes, Move is indeed made for Ableton users. How would I say it? So like, it's made for Ableton users, yes. It also, in my opinion, even if you've never used Ableton before, but like you're intrigued with like loop-based getting ideas started with loops and stuff, like, and it's so instant to for me just to be able to like get a drum pattern going and then hit one button to bring that drum pattern to the next loop and then add stuff onto there. That is, I'm trying to think, Chord Gadget in a way kind of can do that. Maybe other platforms can, I'm not sure, but like that is my flow. I love being able to do that. Like I was doing here for, well, I only did it with 2 tracks, but there. Right, adding. So being able to like just quickly build, drum tracks and stuff is just crazy. It's just it's just fantastic. I like the device a lot. In case you can't get the sample bass. Yeah, Koala is amazing for sample bass stuff as well. But yeah, I want to get some more music going. All right, let's go back to the top-down view. Let's turn off mic delay. And yo, Benjamin, how hard was it for you to get into? Oh, I love that McDonald's on my KO2. That's cool. To get into the SP404, like to learn how to use it. Admittedly, I hadn't spent enough time like learning it. The time that I got my hands on it, but I hear only amazing things about it. And like you said, like even with the integration with Koala and stuff, it's definitely an intriguing device. All right, let's get back. Whatever. Sounds right, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. I don't freaking know. You know what I'm saying? Let's go here. What if I like connected this? Oh no, this doesn't have an output thing on it. I was gonna say to try to sample on this thing here. All right, so anyone have experience with the Machine Plus? Because your boy just got approved to get a Machine Plus in the studio. And what's interesting here is, I'm very excited about that. And Native Instruments is obviously an amazing company, so it's cool, very cool to be able to like work with them. And I'm very appreciative of the opportunity, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. In 20 minutes, I have a meeting with Ableton. Okay, I have a meeting with Ableton in 20 minutes. Now, what's gonna mean that the meeting was successful? There's two things I have on my mind that I want to do, that I want to work with Ableton on. One of them is I want to work with them in some capacity on content with the Move. I'm loving the Move. I feel like I'm their target audience, a person who loves making music on hardware, who appreciates Ableton, who maybe eventually wants to get into like making music on the computer, like finalizing music and stuff in Ableton, but like doesn't like getting started with that and spends time in cafes, et cetera, et cetera. So like I want to talk to them about collaborating on some type of content with the Move. And then the other thing is this Push 3. Gotta get me a Push 3. Have to get a Push 3 in the studio at some point in the very near future. So I'll let you guys know, exclusive update on maybe the community tab on how the meeting went. You said you would be, but you didn't get one. You got a XY instead of a Push 3. Why? No pun intended. I'm curious. Machine Plus is cool, but I hear a lot of people that have problems with. Oh wow, okay. So I'm gonna have to look out for that. Use my SP4 for is the phrase sample mainly. So guitar, bass, vocals over drum beat. The guitar sim in the 404 is ace. Dope. Yeah, so I'm curious. Look at this thing. What is happening here? Look at this. Stop doing what you're doing. Just focus in on one thing and stop looking around. All right, do I just tap this? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, y'all. I don't know. But I won't get one without the standalone. Got you. Yeah. That's what I'm. And so some of the things about the Push standalone, like I've heard some people talk about like the technical, the RAM and all that stuff in like the standalone. And so, yeah, to the point of you saying it's not truly portable. Yeah, so the size of it, I'm really curious. I haven't held one yet or even touched one, so I'm really curious about this. But my thing that's really interesting, like I can see a workflow being just incredible, would be like, let's think about this for a sec. So Push 3, standalone. There are many areas in my house. I have three stories, 3 floors in my house. There are many areas in here that I like making music. Sometimes here in the studio, sitting at where I'm at right now. Sometimes over there on that chair. Well, you can't see. Hang on. Boom. Sometimes, Tim, I didn't realize I had the delay on this whole time. Sometimes on that chair over there that I just moved in the studio that has all kinds of stuff on it. Hint, hint. There's a reason I'm like going through some things and figuring some things out. If you know, you know. But those are 2 areas. Then there's like the kitchen table. Then there's like upstairs in the bedroom. And like, so for me, being able to take the Push 3 to different areas in the house to make music is extremely, extremely, extremely valuable. It's huge. You need a exactly. And so to that point, I don't see myself taking the Push 3 out of the house. I don't know if there's many people who like being in different areas within their own home. And like for that, being able to move it from room to room to me is very good. Like I have a lot of usage of that particular thing. When I go out of the house, right? So this is not mine. The move is not mine. So when I go out of the house, I could see myself, you know, when I give the move back to my buddy who lent it to me, I can see myself wanting a move for cafe vibes. But alternatively, like probably what I would do is I would get that Push 3 and then I might return this back to my friend who lent it to me at some point in the very near future. And I might consider like using the Note, right, on my iPad and having that be like my mobile, again, just thinking out loud for a second, but like having that be my mobile music sort of thing. I don't have to bring hardware out. It's just always with me, my iPad, etc. So I say all that to say, like, yeah, thoroughly enjoying the move right now. Very curious about how this meeting is about to go right now. And I think it would be a major win for me and for the channel and for my audience. Honestly, like you guys have obviously a major part in anything that happens on this channel, right? Like, you know, a lot of the emails that go out to companies, whether I'm reaching out or whether they're reaching out first and then we're kind of negotiating and stuff, it talks about you guys. It talks about how, you know, the authenticity that I try to relay on this channel unapologetically, and this type of thing, right? The conversation, you know, with you guys in the community, big thing, community on the channel. I think I mentioned a while ago, I'm going to probably do a video on it soon, but YouTube is going to be integrating a new feature that's in beta right now, but a new feature that's going to really be special, I think, right? It's gonna allow you guys to be able to just share content on my community tab on my channel, which is huge. Quantum Sheep is working on something. He can just go to my tab and be like, hey, I'm working on this album, I'm doing this or doing that, and he can just put a post up on my community tab. That's big time. Thank you, Quantum Sheep. Appreciate it. Same with Benjamin, right? New album or whatever. It's a big deal. Move for me doesn't have enough pattern scenes for how I work. I feel you. For me, it's just right. Like I'm a big fan of limitations, as I've learned. I like limitations. I will say about the move, I will say a couple different things. Like, let me read what you're saying here. You can use the Magic Keyboard as a keyboard MIDI controller to play parts. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's already out. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I haven't. Let's pull this up real quick here. Let's go top down. We gotta go one frame. So Note. I don't have a MIDI controller connected per se. Not that Note, but this Note. And let's get acclimated here. So sometimes that doesn't work properly, right? Sometimes the tempo doesn't get detected right away, and that makes me a sad panda when that happens, actually. But you know, it happens. All right, let's explore. That's that same screech lead bass that I was using earlier. So, all right, well, how can I pause that? So, like, I mentioned to Ableton that on Note, I believe, because I like using the iPad for Note as well. The iPad is really nice. I told them that I would love some type of default. You can't even go sideways on here. Okay, only on the iPad, probably landscape. But some type of, like, I would love a horizontal keyboard. Hey, thank you. Have a great one, man. Appreciate it. Like a horizontal keyboard, full regular keyboard, as opposed to 2-layer. I see what the 2-layer is for. Like, I understand why they have that be a thing, but yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's just keep making some music here. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I should probably go get some hot tea and get ready for this meeting and send an email to him. But yeah, anyway, I'll do. I don't know what inspired me today to do this live stream, but I have everything dialed in here, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing this like more often when I just want to chat with you guys or something. So yeah, I think I will. It's kind of cool. I can see the chat clear as day. You guys can see me. It's a little bit more immersive. Like, I'm putting myself in your shoes, and I know that, like, I typically only like joining live streams when there's like an interactive component to it. I like the person who's live streaming reading the chat and responding to chat, etc. So yeah, I think I'm gonna send an email to Ecamm because I really, 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 again, would love to get this thing that I mentioned fixed. Now, the other thing is, like, if I wanted to, and I might consider, I don't know, doing this, like, I have my DJI Pocket camera. Actually, let's freaking turn it on right now because we can do exactly what, it's not even a big deal. Let's turn this on. Let's go to what? Webcam. Okay, 1 second. It's connected. Yeah, there we go. Webcam, and then go on like pro mode. So explore this really quick. So I have another camera that we can use, which is this one. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's not what we want. We gotta rotate. There we go. All right, so I could even do this if I wanted, right? I can do the face tracking thing. So here, the benefit with this is turn the mic delay off, and we don't need a mic delay, right? And I can be, okay, whatever. I can be talking to you guys like hello, and obviously I can get this up a little higher and put it over here. So if I did this, what's interesting about this is, and let's find out in real time, like right now, is there a big difference? I mean, yeah, hell yeah, there is. Of course there is. This is a much better camera. And the delay is probably happening, obviously, now because I don't have it set. But I might consider using this for some of the live streams where I'm going back and forth. Just thinking out loud, like there's so much to consider here. And I can even bring this up here. Oh no, we don't need that circle. No. We want this here, and then we could bring this over, perhaps. Look at that. Hey now, something like that. And I'm like making beats, and then you can zoom in. So there's ways that this could be just dialed in, and it can, I guess, be all the way in the corner, right? Like that or something. Yeah, what is in, ladies and everybody? Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna give this some thought. Again, also figuring this out too, like, nah, I don't like that thing doing what it's doing. I'm not happy about that. Keep doing what it's doing there. All right, I'm gonna go with some tea, but yeah, I'm excited about this. We're gonna keep dialing this in. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right, boys and gals. All right, that's what's gonna happen. And I will see you guys later. Have a great one. Bye. 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 If Ableton, but the sample chopping is good on the Move. What's wrong with it? Thank you, Ross. If I didn't say it, what's wrong with the sample chopping on Move? I wish I had things set up right here, but yeah, it's good. You can do the line in, and then you can tap the pads, and you can do some cool stuff. I feel. Also, the other thing about this live stream is that you guys are delayed, aren't you? Because I don't have it set to ultra low latency. So when I do this in exchange for 4K, I have to set it to 1080p, but then I get ultra low latency where if I say something, you guys respond like, I mean, you hear what I'm saying like 3 seconds or 2 seconds after. I think with this regular mode, it's like a while. It's like, not minutes, but I don't know, like a minute or something. And that makes it kind of horrible. Yeah. And then we're going to like, yeah. And also this setup here, the Arturia setup is crazy. All right. I got to go. I got to get ready for this meeting. Peace. Bye, everyone. Take care. Take care. Take care.